Hey guys, welcome back to the channel Pause Window Cleaning, and this is my 6-month review of pressure washing and soft washing. Man, it has been like crazy. I've had to learn a lot about pressure washing, soft washing. Thank you again, Donnie, for all the help that you've had with me and all that stuff. It's just been crazy. You know, when I first started, like if anything were to go wrong, I didn't know what to do, and that's kind of like why I want to make this video for you guys. Just want to say, like, man, it's just been crazy. Like, for example, when I was using my system, there was a time where like one of my quick connects started just like shooting a lot of water out. Didn't know I had to get like one of these little like rubber little things that I had to like go and change it and like stuff like that, because I would like freak out and I'm like, oh, I have to take it to the shop, get it fixed. One time it did have to get fixed because that was not my fault at all. It was just, you know, something just didn't work, so the warranty kind of took care of it. But yeah, it's just been crazy, like all these things I'm learning, like with heat, with window cleaning, with using solutions. Yeah, I would just say that, man, if you are getting into this as a window cleaner, I would say that there's a lot that you have to learn. I feel like window cleaning is like more easy, more direct. Like pretty much all you need to do is just change filters and resin, and that's super easy, super quick. But when you're using like a lot more moving parts, there's just more, how do I say it, more room for there to be problems, right? Not that you're doing anything wrong, it's just, you know, nature, right? But it's just crazy how, like, just from the beginning when I started learning, a lot of you guys have been giving me a lot of tips, a lot of help, and I just want to say thank you guys so much. And it's just been great. We've been doing all that we can, Ashley and I, to like kind of learn and grow and see what works, what doesn't. Another thing I need to let you guys know, I am in Southern California, the state of California. Just overall, there's a lot of rules and restrictions that we have here, so then I have to also learn with those rules so that, you know, I can be California compliant. I would just say, like, if I can make a recommendation for you guys, just make sure that you have everything up to code, because if anyone were to ask me like, hey, is your stuff like California approved, I'll say absolutely. So just want to kind of keep that in mind when I'm talking about this, because maybe you live in another state and things are just so much different, so much maybe easier to kind of just start a pressure washing company. But for us, I have to, you know, learn like multiple things all at once, and a lot of our clients, because of the fires, that's why we got into it. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. You know, this was something that I don't know how to say this, I'm a little bit, when it came to this field, not afraid, I don't know, like, just because it was new to me. You know, I'm good, hopefully I'm good at window cleaning, right? Like I feel like confident that I can, you know, be able to share with you guys like my experiences and be like, oh yeah, that's the problem. But with pressure washing, I'm just like, oh man, this is like a whole different ballpark, a whole different thing. So when the fires happen, I kid you not, I mean, of course the unfortunate event, but I kid you not, like we just got like a lot of clients that were calling us. They're like, hey, you know, we want to get all this ash and stuff out of our house, and so we've been like fully booked with that. So we were like, yeah, let's just, you know, let's just go for it. And so we did. And I don't think we've looked back ever since. We've been just so fortunate that we've been able to have all this work to be able to, you know, kind of pay off the pressure washer. You know, it's not the cheapest thing either. But it's just been great to like kind of learn how things go, how, like, for example, like, you know, just overall, like when I use I'm glad I got a heater, because again, we're talking about California. So here, if you have a pressure washer, now that's another story in itself. I didn't want to get a Home Depot like regular pressure washer. I wanted a commercial pressure washer that was ready to go every single day, and you know, I don't have to swap it out. I just kind of want to have a one and done type of thing. And when I was looking into it, if you do use solution, a lot of you guys use SH and all that, there's like a runoff, right? So when let's say you're doing a pressure washing with a disc cleaner on a driveway, and you put SH, let's say, or bleach, as some of you guys like to say, it goes to the, you know, drainage. That's against California law. You have to have like a vacuum that like sucks all the water, filter it, so that from there none of that SH goes into the sewer system. Okay, so just go with my point there. So I was thinking, oh man, so like that vacuum itself is like, I think $4,000. It's like super expensive. So I was like, oh, okay. So we factor that in. Then I kind of did my research, and again, this is just what I felt like at the time was like the best decision. You know, I can be wrong, but I was like, well, if instead of buying that, you know, like that vacuum that, you know, filters the water, what about if I just use heat? So what I ended up doing was I talked to my wife about it. I said, you know what, let's just go for the heater. Yeah, it's more expensive definitely than a regular pressure washer, but we ended up just doing that, and it just works wonders. It's just great. We love it so much because essentially when I do a driveway, I really don't have to worry about anything that's there. Like, let's say there's like organic buildup or whatever, I could just stay a little bit longer, and that's happened a couple times. That, like, most times no, but like a few times where I'm kind of going and there's kind of like just like, you know, organic growth or whatever, I'm just kind of there. I'm just like, oh, okay, well, let's just go back and forth, just very slow back and forth, and it'll come off with the heat. So it's been great. And the reason why I know it works, because that same job we just did, I think like a week ago, I ended up, you know, going, well, thank goodness I had this, because this was really cool. But I ended up turning this off, my ball valve, and then from there ended up, you know, putting, and that's another thing too, if you use a heater, make sure that you turn off the heater and just let cold water go through all your hose, because you don't want all that heat inside the hose, because it's going to pop your hose line. But anyway, so when we end up turning off the heat, you know, turn this off, you know, went to go turn off the heater, then connected this guy here, and then, you know, turn it back on and just kind of let the water kind of flow, which is cold water. Those little, like, there was like a little spot that I kind of missed, and I was like kind of going at it with just cold water and trying to just take it off, you know, just even with like this white tip that apparently I cannot find, but I do have the white tip somewhere. Let me see. Here we go. So this like white tip, you know, this 40-degree angle, I was like really going at it. It was not coming off. So I know for a fact the heat works. So overall, that's been great. I've been kind of spoiled, gonna be honest, with the heater, because, you know, I kind of went in with the heat. I didn't have to worry about it. Again, it's nice to turn it on and off. Yeah, it's just been great overall. And especially Donnie has been helping me a lot with a lot of troubleshooting. But overall, yeah, I mean, like, if you guys are getting into it, just be prepared to like kind of do a lot of research. I'm going to try my best to kind of explain things to you guys that, you know, what I've learned over the time, like even that little, like these little, what's it called, this little rings here, this plastic little rings that you need to put in. It's just, you know, like if something like pops or whatever, it goes inside here, those little rings, just in case if I forget to mention that, because it will happen. It's like, even when I was talking to the guys that installed the pressure washer, I was like, you know, is that common where, you know, like the quick connects are just start shooting a lot of water? Like, oh yeah, you just need to get this little ring thing, and you have to get like this little, now of course I don't think I'm gonna be able to find it here, but it's like a little hook that you have to have. It's and then you kind of go in there, take it out and put the other ring, and then there's like, so it's just a lot. But again, you know, just kind of go in there. If you've already made the jump from, like, let's say going from window cleaning to pressure washing, you know, just remember pressure washing is just like a whole different level, because of all the moving parts. But anyways, that's kind of like my 7-month review of pressure washing slash soft washing. Always just try to, I don't know if I mentioned this already, but just always before you do like a job, just make sure you do everything correctly. If you're doing a soft wash, just make sure you tape all the outlets over, especially if anything's exposed. You don't want anything to get in there, especially you live in states that you use SH. You want to kind of, you know, put tape so that nothing goes in there. But if there's any other advice or tips you guys have, you know, feel free to leave it in the comment section down below. But yeah, it's just been great. We've been liking it a lot. We've been using it and learning a lot. I'm making, and you know, I'm telling you guys this, I've made my mistakes here and there, nothing serious or anything, but just, you know, I made my mistakes here and there, and it's just nice because I'm able to kind of like learn as I go type of thing. Yeah, I mean, it's just been nice to be able to offer that to our clients. And I mean, it's, you know, it's yeah, it's just been, it's just, again, it's for the best, no, it's because it's been more for like, not the best of situations, that's the word, the best of situations because of the fires, you know. But yeah, we've just been super busy with work and that end, and yeah, I guess that's kind of it. So anyways, you guys, would you guys have any tips? Again, leave in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like and don't forget to like and subscribe if you guys haven't already. Again, I want to try to make more videos like this for you guys, and yeah, it's just great. But anyways, yeah, if you guys made this far, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one. All right, bye.